welcome to Well Rounded Momma's YouTube channel. My name's Sherry and this is Ariel, and we are both midwives at Well Rounded Momma, located in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we're talking about big babies. I had to give Ariel some serious time to delve into this because it's a lot of information. But we wanted to keep this video kind of short and sweet and kind of talk about big babies. That seems to be the big topic when it comes to why inductions happen. It's something that gets brought up in the office pretty frequently of, oh, your baby's gonna get too big, your baby's gonna get too big. So let's talk about big babies.
Well, statistically, a big baby is only born every 1 out of 10 women, yet every 2 out of 3 women are told that they may have a big baby.
And the term that gets used is macrosomia.
Correct.
What is physicians' biggest concerns about big babies?
Oh, they're terrified of dystocias. A shoulder dystocia happens when a baby is not able to fully rotate after their head comes out and their shoulder gets stuck behind the pubic bone.
So that's the biggest concern. And why is that concerning? It's concerning because once the baby's head comes out, we are kind of on a time limit for the rest of the baby to come out and it be done in a safe way. And so generally you have about 6 minutes from head to body before you're going to have some serious problems. I found most interesting in most of the studies that I have found, it said that true dystocias generally happen in small babies or premature babies because they don't have that ability to rotate. If you were to watch physiological birth and you watched a baby's head come out and we left that head alone, heaven forbid, you would notice that as baby kind of comes out and sits there, you also start seeing a rotation happening. And once you see that rotation happening, it's not a problem. However, if you start pulling on a baby's head prior to that rotation, you potentially could cause a dystocia. I think there is just this concern that the baby's head comes out and they just want the rest of that baby to come out on a single solitary contraction. But the truth is that's not physiologically how birth happens.
No.
And so please know that your baby rotates and descends, and how a dystocia is prevented most of the times is by letting that baby do the rotation. It would be the lack of rotation that would actually cause a true dystocia, which would happen in a baby that's too small and is not able to make that rotation, and potentially a baby that is bigger. And that's where we talk about statistically where we do see bigger babies, and we do kind of sometimes have to help that shoulder come out. What I tell individuals though is fat squishes and heads mold. So the body is designed to deliver babies. When is it that you have a baby that is truly and genuinely too big for your body? And most of the times we find that in individuals that have gestational diabetes, and even then it's uncontrolled gestational diabetes. It's the one true time that you can grow a baby that's too big for your body. And even then that verbiage is not verbiage we love, right?
No.
Too big for our bodies. Like, that's so silly. But we do recommend, certainly when you get to 25 to 28 weeks, testing your sugar levels to find out. Most individuals are symptomatic of gestational diabetes, and it all circles around how your body reacts to glucose. If your body reacts badly to glucose and too much of that goes to a baby, yes, you're feeding your baby too many sugars and you're going to grow this cute little pudgy baby that potentially could be
possibly. Even out of all these big babies, only 7 to 15% have a dystocia, and out of those, only 1 out of 555 have lasting damage from the dystocia. Because if you have a trained care provider who's able to handle these things swiftly, recognize them, and know that these are possibilities, it's things that most of the time we're able to handle really easily, and moms don't even necessarily know that it's a big issue until afterwards. We're like, oh yeah, by the way, the baby shoulders just got a little stuck. It's okay.
For me in my career, for true dystocias, I've had 2, and they were the same person.
Same mom.
And so I truly believe it was the shape of her pelvis. However, have I had a lot of tight shoulders, sticky shoulders that needed a little bit of help? They weren't stuck behind the pubic bone? Absolutely. But true dystocias,
they're really rare.
They're really rare. And as home birth midwives, we do allow individuals to go into labor when they want. We're doing some natural inductions down here, but for the most part, we're allowing individuals' bodies to go into labor on their own. So the next time that your care provider talks to you about a big baby, now you have some information I don't want you to be afraid of big babies. I think big babies are great. They sleep through the night. They generally nurse really well. There's a lot of really great positives. We have a lot more problems with babies that are born too tiny.
Absolutely.
They have problems nursing. They have problems developmentally. They have problems because they're born before they're supposed to be there. So statistically, if you look at the stats and the numbers of the percentage of dystocias we see compared to babies that have struggles with breastfeeding and sleeping and meeting those milestones, I think you have to weigh those risks to benefits and just let your babies come when they want to come.
And hands off. Allow them to rotate.
What?
I know. It's a crazy concept.
So at home, we really are allowing birth to happen as the natural way as possible, because so long as things are running smoothly, it's intervention that causes the problem.
Absolutely.
Just things to keep in mind. Don't be afraid of big babies. Don't be afraid that your husband is 6'1" and you're 5 feet. Like, it's gonna be fine. Take a moment, check yourself with your diet, check yourself with where you are with gestational diabetes. Be active in your pregnancy, and you're gonna have a great outcome. Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate that. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, ring the bell, share with your friends so they can grow some confidence about their body's ability to grow the perfect size baby for them. See you next week. Okay. You ready?
sing close.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Do you want to sit close to me?
Yeah. Welcome.
Social distancing.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to be doing that.
No, it's fine. Don't be afraid that your husband is 6'1" and you're 5 feet. Like, it's gonna be fine. It just means you're gonna have a tall, skinny baby.